Let's say x is 2 and y is -1. Now we want to plot the points x comma y and 2x comma -3y. And we also want to say what quadrants they're in. Then after we do that, we'll start off, we'll say that a is less than 0 and b is greater than 0. And then we need to say the quadrants of a comma b and -a comma -b. So first off, let's do plotting the xy and 2x comma -3y. So if x is, we know what the value of x is, we know what the value of y is, we can actually figure out what x comma y is, right? We just swap out the numbers, we substitute. X is 2, so we get 2, y is -1, and there is x comma y. If we want to figure out what 2x comma -3y is, then we swap out for the values, and we'll get 2 times 2 and -3, pardon me, let me move it down to the next line. So 2 times 2, comma, -3 times -1, which is the same thing as 4, comma, +3. So there are our 2 points that we're looking to plot. We draw our coordinate axes. Quick toss on a scale for it to have. So we have places to plot. We go over 2, down 1 to -1, and there is 2 comma -1. We go over 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, up 3, 1, 2, 3, and there is 4 comma 3. So 4 comma 3 is in the first quadrant, and we count counterclockwise 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, and so this is in the fourth quadrant. So fourth quadrant, first quadrant, and there they are plotted. What if we wanted to figure out what a is less than 0, b greater than 0, what quadrant it would be in? Well, we don't actually know what a is. We don't actually know what b is. But we have enough information to figure out what quadrant it's in. So if a is less than 0, it's a negative number. And if b is greater than 0, it's a positive number. So if we want to figure out what a comma b is at, well, if a is a negative number, then it's going to be somewhere over, here-ish, right? We don't know what the precise value is, but we're just being rough so we can get a sense visually of where it goes. And b is going to be a positive number, so it's going up. Remember, positive this way, negative this way, positive this way, negative this way. So it goes up, and so b is going to be somewhere here. Who knows where it is specifically, but we're going to have a comma b somewhere in this area. We have no idea what the specific values of a and b are, but we know that it's going to have to fall in there because we know that its x-coordinate, its horizontal coordinate is negative. It's on the left side of the vertical line. And we know that its vertical coordinate, its y-coordinate, is positive, that it is on the top side of the horizontal line. So we know that we're somewhere in this quadrant, which is quadrant 2. So we are somewhere in quadrant 2. If we want to figure out where negative a, negative b is, well, if a is here, then it must be the case that negative a is over here. If b is here, then it must be the case that negative b is down here. So we put the two together, and negative a comma negative b, who knows if it's going to be at that specific point, but we know from this logic that since it was previously negative horizontally, it's going to be positive horizontally. Since it was previously positive vertical, it's going to be negative vertically. So that drops us into this quadrant down here, so we must be in quadrant 4. So we get quadrant 2 and quadrant 4 from the 2 points for this. All right, hope you learned a bunch. Hope everything is clicking back into place and you're remembering everything that you need so you can really hit precalculus and get a great understanding of what's going on here. We'll see you at Educator.com later. Bye.